Good evening, everyone. Yes, it is an impromptu live. Well, when I say impromptu, I didn't do it like the drop of a hat. I I um I decided around about 4:30, and I put stuff out about this. So hopefully you got it. Thanks for joining me in the chat. Yeah, there's a lot going on, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? A lot. I've just taken my jacket off. It's a bit warm. Yes, I was going to wear a jacket as I normally do, but I've got lights on me here, and it's looking. I'll show you my lights. It's looking very warm. Okay, let you know. Ready? This is my setup at the minute. So I've got all my lights on. So I've decided to take my jacket off because I'm sweating like Jimmy Savile in the playground. Yep, that may offend people, and if it does offend you, you're on the wrong channel. But you know what I mean. Yeah, thanks for joining me. There's a lot going on. I spoke to Fiona and Graham not that long ago. Well, I'm going to say about 15 minutes ago. I actually had a chat with them. Graham's back in hospital. Fiona's there, and their son Ben is there. So just thought I'd let you know. Anyway, yeah, all looking pretty good. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of things happening. Tomorrow's Wednesday. What's happening tomorrow, Wednesday? I'm on a news show tomorrow. I've done my research. Have to do your research. Now, this is the thing about whenever you're doing shows, news shows. They say, Trevor, do you know about A, B, or C topics? And I'll go, I know a little bit about that one and that one. The other one I can find out. I know people that know that subject. So you go and you do your little bit of research, and you have everything written down that you're going to need, which is good. So I've got that sorted. Yeah. Anyway, thank you to those in the chat. Thank you to my wonderful moderators that are in the chat there, which is great to see us. Great to see a lot of good people in. So I've been doing my research today, making a few calls today to different people to make sure I have everything nailed down. Some people that I know that have the information normally work in other news channels, so I have to wait till they get back to me. They're quite busy. Yeah. And what I have noticed, listen, I let you know, I don't give a shit. Who is it? Kingsley Schofield has unfollowed me on Instagram because I called her out the other week, and I stick by it. I stand by it. I don't like these individuals that come from nowhere. They come from nowhere and make themselves royal experts. They throw themselves into the thing. They've never met any royals, and for some reason they become royal experts. I call them out because they sort of jump on the bandwagon and they share your post and they like you, and the hope that you'll promote them and lift their platform up, and then they basically ignore you once they get there. So I did call her out last week, and I stand by it. You know, if people don't add value to your circle, ladies and gentlemen, then don't let them in your circle. There we go. Good riddance to you. There's a few others, though, that I'm not going to mention, but a lot of people, when they decide to come over to YouTube, they try and befriend you. And when they befriend you because you've got decent numbers and a good channel, what they do is they then say, can we collab? I'm going to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, those days are over. What does Janice just say? Hey, Trev, so look forward to your video. Stay safe. Thank you, Janice. Gwen Edwards, oi, drinking. Gwen, this is the bottle of wine that I bought you the other night, and you didn't touch it. So I'm having a glass. I'm on my own, honey. I'm on my own. Having a glass. There you go. Give me a break. I think I'm entitled to a break. Anyway, so so I now shut the door. I said many times before, I have a circle of beautiful, awesome, valued YouTubers in my circle who I will always support. And with them in my corner, I'll lift them up, and we just keep going in the same direction, ladies and gentlemen. You have to, don't you? Had a few idiots the other day. I did a video the other day, by the way, about, I think the headline was, let me get this right, Special Forces threaten to strike. And I had a few retarded people in the comments, and I will be honest with you, saying, LOL, he doesn't know what he's talking about. The SAS can't strike. Well, that was the headline the Daily Mail gave it. All I did was share that headline. Now, I'm fully aware, and the veterans in the chat are fully aware, that the British Army and Special Forces cannot strike. They can't strike. But when it comes to Special Forces, they have something that no other unit can do. Because Special Forces because all of those operators have come from individual units, and they've done selection because it's voluntary, and they've managed to get through. What they can do is this. They can sit round and make a decision with the troop sergeant and troop commander and say, listen, unless you can guarantee us protection from when we deploy to Syria or whenever we deploy to Ukraine, unless you can guarantee us protection, then I want to be RTU'd back to my unit. And they go, what? So who else agrees in the room that you would be RTU'd? And see if they pre-organise it and there's about 15 hands in that room go up. That's 15 Special Forces operators. See if they put their hands up and they say, well, we all want to be RTU'd. I can tell you now, ladies and gentlemen, that squadron can't operate. So if everyone in the unit decides that they want to be RTU'd back to their unit because they're not getting protection and they may face prosecution, then that in a way is two fingers up to the establishment. Does that make sense? So that's what's happening, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. The old Paratrooper podcast, thank you. We have an expert, no offense, we have a ex-paratrooper that understands what I'm talking about. Yeah, it kind of like is a strike, but not a strike. It's basically like saying, please give us top cover for deployment or else just RTU us back to your unit. Because that, in a way, is them saying, we've had enough of this shit. And I believe that's happening. I've heard from decent people that that's happening. It's one of the things that's happening. But putting that aside, there's another few things why I came on just to have this little chat, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the police itself. Now, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been involved with non-stop investigations for the last 4 years. I mean, I've been investigating. See, whenever you're a prominent figure on YouTube or you're doing things on the news, it comes with a lot of people that support you and want you to say things that they need to be said. But it also comes with a lot of people that want to stab you in the back and do things and try and drag you down. So since 2019, I'm going to be honest with you. Since 2019, I've been accused 3 times separately of fraud. I've been investigated 3 times, cleared twice. I've been arrested for witness intimidation, which I didn't do, and I was released that day. I've been brought in for, I had the police come to my door for a hate crime because someone didn't agree with one of my YouTube videos. Crazy. And I was brought in for online harassment on a platform that I'm not even on, which is weird. Witness intimidation and fraud. So see, when people don't like what you're trying to get out, they will do whatever it takes to trip you up. They will do whatever it takes to try and stop you progressing. So it doesn't bother me. See, when people point the finger, it really doesn't bother me. I just get on with it. I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of guys out there for a long time believed that I was doing all these different horrendous things. And it's not until you sit down with people and you speak to them and they go, fuck me, Trevor, you're getting hammered. But I'm used to it. I mean, I've got thick skin. I've got elephant skin. Haven't got an elephant cock, though, but I've got elephant skin. But it comes with the territory. If you go out there, ladies and gentlemen, and you decide to do a YouTube channel, or you lift your head above the parapet, it's going to get taken off you by somebody. But all you've got to do, ladies and gentlemen, is once you get past that phase of it starts to play in your mind and it starts to really drag you, once you get Maria Robinson, I thought you'd find that funny. Once you get past that phase of letting things hurt you emotionally, there's no stopping you. There's no stopping you. Rhinos. Yes, exactly. What does Deborah say? It's a coordinated campaign against you, Trevor. Of course it is, but it doesn't bother me anymore, Deborah. Because that's why, see, whenever things really get on top of you, it's because you've opened yourself up to people and you're willing to help hundreds of people. That's when the attacks come. See, when you close yourself off and you find your circle and you find your people, the attacks don't get in. That's all I'm saying. Now, the one thing which winds me up now, and I'm sure it will wind you up, is our broken government. It's now been, I think this is going to be an individual thing. The Metropolitan Police have now given the thumbs up for transgender officers to search females. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, just because the Metropolitan Police said it's okay, doesn't make it right. I will never ever let a transgender officer put his hands on a female that's in my vicinity. It won't happen. I'll break his fingers. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you now. I think it's morally wrong. It should never happen. And if you are a man in the vicinity and you see this happening, you need to step in and stop it. It's completely wrong. And we need to fix our own government that have went rogue. We're having an education secretary that's saying there's a absence pandemic. We're having a health secretary tell us that children can identify as llamas. That's what I said today. Okay, why is your son not at school today, Mr. Cole? I'll say because he's out in the field grazing with the sheep. He's a llama. The health secretary said he could be one. Play them at their own game. Play them at their own game. Right, what's Anne saying here? What did Anne say? If Graham and Fiona are watching, much love to them. Yeah, much love to them. What's Mason Bennett say? Yep, to right. Got to do that, grazing. Steve, exactly. Play these idiots at their own game, okay? You have to. Don't let them win. Sorry, what's this say? Yep, right. Only after since you gave that advice about keeping your circle tight. I do now. Thank you, sir. Mum said, hey, Trevor. Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Mason. Ah, Mason, that's right. I remember the book. Yep, we sent you you sent me one of my books, I signed it, sent it to your mother. I remember that, yeah. So that's what you do. If someone's coming with you at stupidity, meet them with it, because you'll baffle them. You cannot argue with an idiot. You have to meet them on the same level playing field. Okay? That's what you have to do, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Oh, God. Right, there's a story today which sort of blew my head off. Am I allowed to say that? I can say what I want, can't I? Listen. A US tourist, an American tourist in Paris, 18 years of age, young lady, gave birth in her hotel room, and she threw her baby out the hotel window and it died. I can't get my head around that. I can't get my head around that. So she might be a US tourist, but she committed a murder in Paris. That's a jail sentence, isn't it? What does Muggle say? Trevor has the best team behind him. I do. I've got a wonderful team behind me that cannot be penetrated. Use that word loosely. I'm just saying they're a great team. Yes, Maureen. Yeah, it's a bit crazy that these things happen. Listen, I'm having a glass of wine tonight. It's a Tuesday night. It's bin day today. What have I got? So tomorrow I've got the news thing, which is Wednesday. Thursday, what's happening on Thursday? I'm doing Frankie's podcast on Thursday, actually, so I'm looking forward to that. And then on Friday, I'm interviewing a guy. I haven't advertised it yet, but I'm interviewing an ex-guardsman that now owns a clothing company. I'll be interviewing him on Friday. And then I think next week I've got Claire from Woman Warriors. She was she made it to the final of SAS Who Dares Wins. Very, very robust lady, very strong. And she does a lot of fitness, so I'm looking forward to having her on next week. Hello, Trevor. Afternoon. Give me love for Graham and Fiona. I will. I'm sure they're watching. They'll see all the comments. They will. But thank you. We've got over 400 members now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm like completely stunned, but thank you. Pixie, it's okay. Welcome to those joining the chat. It's wonderful. I want to have some good people in here. Yeah, over 250 people in having a chat. Whenever I have over 250 people in on the chat, I picture myself standing in the Falklands Hall in Brecon, looking up at the auditorium with every seat taken. Because that's exactly what it's like, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what it's like. Hi, Trevor, did you like your walk today? Really, I did. I didn't mind it, actually. Yeah, I enjoy it. I was in Felixstowe this morning. Yeah. So I was in Felixstowe this morning. Went for a wee walk around there. It's quite nice, actually. It's a lovely place. And then on the way back from Felixstowe to Woodbridge, went to Aldi, did a little bit of shopping, got my flavoured waters, my Stilla, my sparkling, and my bits and pieces. Yeah. It's nice to get out and do bits and pieces, ladies and gentlemen, isn't it? It really is. Looking forward to it. Amanda, you'll fill. What did Amanda say? Sorry, you'll fill across the country. You'd fill holes across the country. Amanda, you'd like to think so, but I'd get a lunatic turn up at every hole. 250 people, that's quite a lot. It's a good party we have here every so often, isn't it? It is a good party. What's Alison saying? I hugged the like button, can't be bothered hitting it. I hugged the like button, can't be bothered hitting it. Okay. Polly says, thank you to the person who gifted me a membership for a month. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad it went to a good person. Hi, everyone. Sharon, Trevor, you need more people listening to you than Dimwit. Yeah, well. Oh, yes. Yes. Wow. Listen, people. Listen. I can't get my head around Meghan Markle. I don't know if she's just fucking retarded or she's plain stupid or she's trolling us all. I can't decide which one. Do you think she's trolling us all? I mean, she goes from one extreme to another. Everything's failed. Does she have advisors? I don't understand it. I mean, a lot of you send me her shit every day, and my inbox is filled with Markle's shit every day. And I bin 99% of it. I look at a few things and I go, oh, fuck, there she is. She's now wearing the same jumper, the purple jumper with what is it? Northwestern across it in white. The same one Diana wore. It's like, I mean, is she mentally torturing her husband? I don't know. Is she mentally torturing him? Is she trying to make him kill himself? I don't know. It just doesn't seem normal, the shit that's going on. It doesn't make sense, everyone. I mean, I talk about the news every day, and I sit at my table and I go through the Daily Mail and I go to different papers. I'm not going to mention, just mention the Mail. And I see what is the headline. I look at them and there's so much shit going on. There's a lot of police doing corruption, like police officer rapes a woman here, and detective loses his job by throwing fireworks into Arsenal players, and I'm like, all these things where the police are just corrupt, and it is. It's all. There's at least 4 or 5 stories every day about how police are failing. I mean, the other day was the Metropolitan Police released a statement saying that they will not do patrols before 8 a.m. because their officers aren't in. But are you not meant to provide a service 24/7 in the police? I know in Woodbridge we have a part-time police station and it's always fucking closed. They have a phone outside it. You know, hello? Is anyone in? No. So are you telling me that this phone's remotely done and there's no one in the station? That's right, it's part-time. Oh, so is crime part-time, is it? Is crime part-time? No, it's not. I mean, so there you go. Every day it's something. Just why? I mean, I let this shit get on top of me sometimes. I shouldn't. By the way, I just want to point this out. Today I was out at the shops and I bought. I actually popped into Tesco's. I actually lied to you. I didn't go to Aldi today. I went to Tesco's. And I bought daffodils for my own house. I bought myself flowers. They're opening up as well. I bought myself fucking daffodils today. It is what it is, people. I was trying to make the room look cheerful. Oh, God. So there's so much going on. Yes, Meghan's broken. I just think she just creates attention. I think the more fuck up she does, the more people talk about her. I really do. I think without Meghan Markle, there would be like 50,000 YouTubers would have nothing to talk about, if I'm honest, because no one. It's the only thing some people talk about. Yeah. But what about death tax in the UK now, ladies and gentlemen? That's something that blew my head off today. So the UK government have brought in death duty to service personnel. So basically, if you're married and you're in the army, the military, if you're married in the military and you're killed in operations, the insurance will pay out and it will go to your wife and your kids. But if you're single in the military, which most soldiers are that go out fighting, if you're single in the military and you're killed, and say you have a partner and children, but you're not married, the government's going to tax your death. They're going to take money off you. What a shitty, deceitful, guttery, scumbag, bastard government we have. Shocking, isn't it? Shocking. They want to send you to war. When you come back, they deny that you were injured in war. You have to fight for years for that shit. While you're fighting for that shit and you're under therapy, they're hoping that you kill yourself so they save money in the payout, which they do. They hope you kill yourself. Let's fill them full of drugs. Let's destroy them. And now if you die, they're going to tax you on it. You can't win, can you? Trevor, you thought I blocked Lucinda. If she's back, moderators, if there's someone in there called Lucinda, can you just kick her out? Can be bothered with her fucking nonsense, if I'm honest. Yeah, but thank you. Yeah. Thanks for letting me know that, by the way. I appreciate it. Alison says, what are you drinking tonight? I'm drinking this tonight, actually. I think it's about £9 a bottle. It's actually a lovely red wine. This is a Merlot from Chile in 2022, actually. I really don't know what it is. It's one that Gwen likes anyway. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. Just relaxing. Just relaxing. Death taxes are the most evil taxation. Of course it is. Have done it. Thank you, Deborah. Appreciate it. Working hard there. Yeah. Oh, good. Starmer meeting Trump this Thursday. That's going to be a piss take in it. Trump should just ignore him. Yeah. Yes, I'm late again. Emma Gay, you're not late. You're not late. You're never late. You've arrived. Won't go on about that. Yeah, but the death tax thing's pissed me off because Starmer is saying he wants to put boots in Ukraine. I'm telling you now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on the news tomorrow and different things, and I've been asked to talk about one, Gaza and Palestine and Israel. I've got my own issues with everyone, not just Palestinians and Hamas, but also I've got a few issues with Israel, how they've been conducting things. And I'll just say it how I want to say it. At the end of the day, I don't have to stick to a certain guideline to make people feel happy. So I'll be talking about that tomorrow. I'll also be talking about Zelensky and Ukraine and what's been happening with the Western leaders and how things have been going that way. And I'll also be talking about the government 7-7 Brigade and how the government 7-7 Brigade, which is a brigade of IT specialists whose main role it is to silence critics on social media with their psychological warfare and IT. So I'll be talking about that tomorrow as well. I've had to do a little bit of digging in to get the information that I needed on that, but it's all going to be good. So we'll do that tomorrow. So interesting. I'm not saying what station I'm on because I don't want the station being inundated with trolls. Do you know what I mean? So I now do my interviews, upload the links for you to see, and I move forward that way. That way it keeps everyone right, and that way it keeps me in with a bit more of a job, by the way. Yes. Tomorrow's fee that I'm getting paid, again, will be given to the news company to buy brew kit for their presenters because I don't want it. That way I can't be accused of being paid to say certain things. I'll say what I want to say when I want to say it. Please give details about Piers Morgan's stalker. I'm not in the UK. Would like to. I don't know about Piers Morgan's stalker. I just know I stay away from Piers Morgan, if I'm honest. I called him out a while ago and he didn't like it, so I avoid him. But it's quite ironic that you say that. It's quite ironic that Piers Morgan has a stalker. Bear with me. Sorry. It's quite ironic that Piers Morgan has a stalker from the guy that used to phone tap people Shoes on the other foot now, and he doesn't like it. I have no sympathy for him. No sympathy for him at all. I mean, I can't stand Tobias Elwood. Neither can I. I have a few letters from him here, actually. A few letters from him. Yeah. I used to have a little bit of correspondence with Tobias, but Tobias doesn't like it either. I mean, I know that I know what happened in the London attack and what Tobias has claimed to have done, but didn't do. Yeah, and he didn't like it. I'll leave that anyway. I'm not going to talk about Piers. Not Piers, Tobias, sorry, Tobias. Baby Reindeer won a trophy the other night, didn't it? Yeah. What did you call Piers out on? About him making up stories about soldiers committing war crimes. Turned out to be false, didn't it? But that was too late. Massive stories on it. I'm convinced that him lying about British soldiers resulted in more attacks on British soldiers. So that's why I called him out on it. And I'll always call him out on it. What do I think of Katie Hopkins? I'm going to be honest with you, I like her. I think she's a mouthpiece like me, but I think she does good stuff. She's not everyone's cup of tea. She's my cup of tea. I love what she does. And if it means I lose followers of it, fuck it, didn't want them anyway. I like Katie Hopkins. I think if I was to put a few women in a room together, I would want to be sitting there listening to Katie Hopkins and June Slater. June Slater is a wonderful lady, very, very knowledgeable on a lot of topics. So yeah, I like her. Christy Lindsay, I follow Katie. Yeah, she's great. I mean, I've nothing bad to say about Katie. And listen, see, when you ask me questions, I'll give you an honest answer. I won't give you an answer based on what you think I should say. If I don't like someone, I'll tell you I don't fucking like them. That's why it's who I am. And if it offends people, then be offended. June's a gem. June is wonderful. Dulcie Burnout, the whole Labour Party are nasty people, only destroying the country. I think the top table are. I don't think they're all like that. I've got a Labour MP, which my Labour MP, believe it or not, I didn't vote for her, but her name's Jenny Carpenter. She's not bad. She does decent stuff. It's not her fault that the top table are scumbags. I follow both. So Rachel follows both June Slater and Katie Hopkins, two good women, actually. You have to respect honesty. Thank you, Carly. You do. Yeah. 300 people watching. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, as you're watching, people, make sure you've all got a drink. Whether it's flavoured water, whether it's a Guinness, whether it's a glass of wine, whether it's a coffee or a cup of tea. Right. I'm going to do this. I know I'm being watched by different people, but I'm going to do this because I want to do it. And if it offends you, then just fucking go. But listen, I am personally on a mission. I am on a mission to help two YouTubers. They're going to hate me to say this, but I don't care. I'm trying to get Fiona Abbott Gardner to 50,000 subscribers. And I'm trying to also help the Old Paratrooper podcast. I'm trying to get him to 5,000. Go and support these, ladies and gentlemen. They're great people. They are. They're good people. Yes, they are. Anyway, let's get back to Meghan Markle. She's retarded, isn't she? I think so, anyway. I don't know what's wrong with her. Mental breakdown? Is it her life quest just to destroy people? Do you think she's trolling her husband? I feel like a narrator of a movie. Do you think? Tune in next week to find out. Is she trolling her husband? Is she there to destroy lives? Or has it been pre-planned from the start? Find out in next week's episode of The Psycho. Oh, sorry. sorry. I can't help it. When people call me, Mr. Colt, did you say that? Probably. I've got brain damage. I don't remember saying it. All right, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Mrs. Q. Mrs. Q. Alistair says, I'm subbed to the Paratrooper Canon mod link. Can one of my modders please put the link up for the old Paratrooper podcast, Christopher? Well, Chris, sorry. And to Fiona Ava-Gardner. Yeah. Hopefully going to see Katie in Shrewsbury. Ah, good, Sophie. I think you'll have a great time. She's wonderful. She's wonderful. Paul 2 says, Trevor Colt, Gertie Rood, I miss. How is she? I do not know how she is. I haven't seen or I haven't spoke to Gertie Rood this year or anything. The last time I spoke to Gertie Rood was last year. So I don't really know, if I'm honest. I'm hoping she's keeping really, really well. And I'm hoping she's doing everything. Oh, I really do. I don't know. Gertie's a grown woman. She does her own stuff and she's very good at it. She speaks to Fiona a lot. You know, I know that. They have chats and bits and pieces. But personally, I don't know. But I do hope she's doing really, really well. So Moogles just said that Gertie's having a much needed break. And rightly so. Rightly so. She's had a lot of stressful shit thrown at her. So I don't mean that in general. There's no one standing outside her house throwing feces at her. I mean, hope you understand. Gertie, oh, what was that? What did someone say there? Carla says Gertie has other irons and fires. Well, there we go. So there we go. She's doing stuff, allegedly. I don't know, but I wish her the best. It's all good, ladies and gentlemen. It's all good. I'm trying to keep focused. I had 163,000 subscribers yesterday, which is fantastic. And I'm really pleased about that. I really am. 2 years of drought at YouTube. But I now have Zach. Zach's my YouTube guy, so I stick with him. He works at YouTube. He's a good guy. Stevie says, I'll be right back. I'm going on a quest for food. Thanks for the random stream. Go and fill your belly up, buddy. Medic One, take care, Medic One. Thanks for being here. Oh, Medic One, take care. Dave Coulter, glad to have found you. Welcome, Dave. Welcome. A lot of good people in the chat here. I'm really pleased to have you all in, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Fiona and the old Paratrooper links are in the chat. Thank you very, very much. Reynolds and Lively are pushing the grifter's nose out of joint. More interest in that drama now. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Blake Lively, I hadn't even heard of her. I really haven't. I've never watched any of her movies. Only found out she was married to Ryan Reynolds. And I didn't really know anything about Ryan Reynolds until he bought Wrexham. But, yeah, good luck to them. Joan Lovelace has just gifted 10 memberships. Thank you very much, Joan. So there's 10 memberships going to 10 complete strangers. Joan, I really hope that no twats get any of them. Hope it goes to 10 good people. I really do. It's all good, isn't it? Ladies and gents, what's on? I don't even know if there's anything decent on tonight. I just came on to talk shit for a while and drink a glass of wine. I haven't even drank a glass of wine. I did spill a bit in the carpet. I had to get down and rub it there. You don't want red wine on the carpet. Yeah. That is what it is. I'm looking forward to doing a few things. I've got a few things lined up. I'm really pleased. Was out looking at a new vehicle yesterday. Well, when I say looking at it, I was looking at it. I've decided which vehicle I would like to purchase in the coming weeks. So I've looked at it. It looks quite nice. It's not brand new. Brand new cars are for dickheads that want to waste money. Second-hand cars in very good condition is the way forward, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Matthew. Hi, Matthew. Michael says, have you watched any YouTube videos by David Betts-Trevor? Never heard of him. I'm going to be honest with you. I stay in my lane. There are many, many YouTubers. That's a lie. there are many, many subscribers send me names of YouTubers. Go and look at this, go and look at that. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I have no interest in other YouTubers. I don't. I once got bitten by trying to help other YouTubers, and now I just think, fuck them. I just stay away. I won't go and watch it. I've got my own circle of good people around me, and I'm not going to steer left or right from that. I'm going to keep the circle around me that's brilliant. I'm going to keep moving forward. I don't need to go and watch people having rants. I have my own rants, so I avoid them. Thank you, Karen. I do appreciate it. Thanks, Matthew. Matthew, you understand. Matthew does. Yeah. Trying to get Matthew to 15,000. That'd be good to get his channel to grow. I mean, he's a good YouTuber. Yeah. He does his own rants. But I stay away from other people. I mean, there's a lot of veterans out there. That's a lie. I've just lied to you. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that lie about being veterans, and they make stories up about it, and it's not good. I never comment on them because I don't want to get involved with all this shit. But yeah, there's at least 2 out there that are active on YouTube, and I think they've bought their gear from military surplus stores. But I don't want to comment on them because I could be dealing with this shit or the fallout. I just stay away. The minute you comment on it, it blows out of proportion. And I'm not in the mood for it. I'm just not in the mood for it, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? Hi, Sharon. Welcome to the chat. It's all good. Hi, Carla. Carla's laughing at something. But yeah, I just gets to the stage in your life you just couldn't deal with the dramas, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? You just couldn't be bothered with it, you know. What's this here? What's this here? Trevor, when are you going to do another live with Fiona and Graham? I really enjoyed them. When? Melanie Greaves. When are we going to do another one? Do you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm probably going to go and visit Fiona and Graham probably next month in March. Yeah, I'll probably do it in March, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Within the next 3 weeks, let me just say, I'll nip out. It's nice. It's quite relaxed out there. I quite like it. I'm always laughing at you, Trevor. I know you are, Carla. That's nothing to be proud of, Carla, is it? Tina, welcome. Trevor needs to come to the US. Well, Matthew, yeah, hopefully this year, buddy. I've got a few things I need to go and do this year. One of them's going to visit Matthew and just just to go to Texas and ignore Matthew, just to sit and listen to his kids, who are hilarious. Nobody. Hello. Zebra Matthew. Yeah. Oh, Deborah has just gifted 10 memberships to 10 of you lucky people. 10 lucky people. That's 20 memberships given out tonight. And I hope none of you get them if you're a prick. They need to go to good people. I'll be checking. I'm sure they went to good people. I'm just saying. Deborah, Lisa Slaymaker. Lisa Slaymaker. Meet Trevor Haymaker. No, I'm not joking. You know what I mean? Thanks, Deb, for the membership. Great news. Look forward to you meeting up with Fiona and Graham. Do you know what? Last time I really enjoyed it. I mean, when I went out to visit Fiona and Graham, it was just so relaxed. I'm going to be honest with you. The UK is just a nightmare. When I walk out of where I live and I go out for a walk around where I live, I mean, it's quite relaxed. It is. When I go into Ipswich, it's a nightmare. Everyone's in your face. London is a nightmare. I mean, everyone's fucking ignorant for a start. Yeah, but whenever I flew in to where Fiona and Graham is, it was just no one rushes. It's quite relaxed. It's a relaxed atmosphere. Everything's chilled. And it's the holiday atmosphere that you expect, which we never get. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I think everyone knows. Steve and I go on holiday, and all last year, and the year before, and the year before. Now, you may not like this, but I'll tell you. I would go in holiday and I'd take my son with me. And I'd go with Gwen. And I'd take Luba. And it works. Everyone gets on and everyone does their own thing. But everything's planned. Today, we've got to be here for 1, then we have at 1:30. We'll have lunch between 2, maybe a late lunch from 2 to say 2:45. Then we have to walk from here to there. It's 800 meters. We need to get there in 7 minutes because we're going on this. My holidays, it's like a fucking course. It's like being on a course in the army. You're like timings and everything, and it's hard work. But to be fair though, it's enjoyable. It's hard work, but enjoyable. You know, I must tell you that. Luba is a planner. Gwen likes to molly around, chilled. But Luba, if it wasn't for her planning everything, we wouldn't see anything. We wouldn't. It would just go out there, drink cocktails, lie on the beach, come back home. But when Luba's in the holiday, she's like, well, we've done well, haven't we? We've seen this, we've seen that, we've been this, we've been that. So she makes the photograph, she makes the holiday worthwhile, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Anyway, take care, Michael. Christine, don't do hot places. Yeah. But I still go there. There's nothing better than waking up pink. Lisa, wow, Lisa, thank you, Lisa. Lisa has just gifted another 10 memberships. Thank you. That is 30 memberships gifted to good people. So there we go. I don't like hot places. I really don't. But I'm going to go because I'm a dickhead, really. I'm a dickhead. I go there white. I go pink. I go pink, red, purple. I never fucking tan. I think I tan because I'm deluded. I look in the mirror and I see a red face and I go, oh, look at that. Lovely color. Yeah. But when I take off my shirt, I've got a red neck. Look like I've had my head cut off. And I've got white nipples. Brilliant, isn't it? Foxy, you're such a nice guy. He is, isn't he? He is. Joe Lovelace says, Trevor has quite the humour. Is that what you call it? I'm borderline. Humorous and stupidity, really. A little bit of bravery thrown in there. Don't like to eat things that are too hot because it's just a waste of food, waste of money. You know what I mean, people. What's this? What the fuck's going on with my thing? What's this? Chrissy, avoid June and July, August. I lived in Cyprus because I'm an idiot. Matthew's channel's up there, ladies and gentlemen. You want to go and subscribe to Matthew? He's always good. How is Charlie? Any more chats planned? Charlie was here today, actually. What happened? Charlie popped in today. I was with Charlie the other night. Me and Charlie went out for a few Guinness the other night, actually. We had a few Guinness. Me and the Charlie boy just had a chat, had fun. Then I went to Felixstowe for 2 days and I got back home today. Charlie called around today. He had coffee and stuff. We just sat here and chatted. Charlie's in Cambridge now, actually. He gets it right. He's now in Cambridge. He's in Cambridge now. And tomorrow he'll be in Londonderry. He's flying to Belfast. So that's good news, isn't it? Joan Lovelace says, you are 1 in a million. I never got to read all that because someone else put a comment in. That's why I follow you. Thank you. And Alison has just subbed to Matthew Marsden. Matthew Marsden, do you know what I want? Matthew never listens to me. Sounds awful. I know you're still in the chat, Matthew. I'm just saying. Matthew is trying to build his brand. He's already a fucking superstar model. Not a model. Why did I say that? He was the model. Here we go. He was the model. And then he went from modeling to Coronation Street He did pop star. He was singing. He produced a couple of songs, an album, and then he went into from Coronation Street to movies. Yeah. So I mean, why did I say model for? I've been looking at pictures of Matthew. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. I'm just saying. No. I'm trying to go get the photo. Start later. I'm too late. He is a supermodel. I know. I don't know why I said that. I know. Sorry. I know you're not a supermodel. It just fell out my mouth, Matthew. I've had a glass of wine and I'm full of shit. I apologize. No, but if you type in Matthew Marsden in YouTube, Matthew Marsden songs, you'll see him on the stage singing his pop songs. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Play your cards right. Exactly. I don't know why I've said this. I just need to shut up. Sorry, Matthew. That's not even a glass of wine. I apologize. Yes. Well, he actually was a pretty good singer. Do you remember those days when you had Bros had those fucking beer bottle tops where it was on the boots, like a beer bottle top on the boots? Do you remember those days? Do you remember that? There's Matthew rocking it in his black bomber jacket with his hoodie on, singing to the ladies. He was looked very attractive, actually. I'm not saying he's not now, but he was. Yeah, that's them. Grolls. Do you remember those on the shoes? Fuck's sake. What was that shit that we did back those days? I can't remember it. I had a sleeper. I don't know why I did it. Bros, Luke and Matt Goss had a sleeper in their ear, so I got my ear pierced. I had a sleeper in my ear. Fuck knows why. It was sexy, allegedly. Apparently. It is just fun, Janet. One glass of wine. What about the car logos? Yes. Do you remember those? Yes. It was just a crazy time. A crazy time. That's when Mark Wahlberg was known as Marky Mark. He was a rapper. He was competing against his brother Donnie. That was in NKOTB. New Kids on the Block. Remember that? So Donnie was in NKOTB. And Mark was Marky Mark. I remember those days. It is one glass. Like the VW saying. Yes. Yeah. But I had a shell suit. Christina had a shell suit. Fuck, remember this shit. I only had, did I have one? Oh, I had two shell suits, actually. Remember rightly. I had a shell suit, which was, this sounds shitty, purple shell bottoms with the word Asics, sports company, Asics there. And then the top was purple sleeves, a white V, purple, white V, purple sleeves, saying Asics. And I loved it, wore it everywhere. Wore it everywhere. And I had Asics trainers, Asics gel, they were called, Asics gel 101s, Asics gel. And I wore, they matched, my trainers matched. It was lovely. At least I don't have any photos. I mean, back in those days, there was no phones. I don't even know if Polaroid was invented. Wow. Hi, Melanie. Melanie's in. I love Melanie. Melanie Greaves. Melanie Greaves. Is she grieving? Sorry. Oh my God, I associate the gold shell suit with that Val Creature JS, but a turquoise version with, oh no, who's JS? Oh, Jimmy Savile. Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. Now then. No, no, don't do that. Why did you have to bring the conversation into the gutter? Come on. However, I must admit, I did write into Jimmy Savile many years ago because I wanted to get loads of free Star Wars figures and Star Wars stuff. It was, it was every child's dream to meet Jimmy Savile. It was, truthfully. Don't lie. There's people in this chat now that fucking wrote into him. I was one of them. Never got a response, though. That's a good thing, isn't it? Nick and Maria Lambert, welcome. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, Zepper. You're all laughing. We all know he was an arsehole. He was the worst creature ever. But we all wrote in. We all wanted free toys, didn't we? And for free toys, I would have sat on anyone's fucking knee for a free toy when I was younger. Asking for a friend, do you have shorts on? Sharon? I have shorts on, Sharon. Where'd you get that from? RHR Jen? Exactly. Now I buy my own toys. Yeah. But it's true, we all did it. We all wrote in, we all wanted things. All kids want things free, don't they? The knee, exactly. Been on for 50 minutes now, I can't believe that. 50 minutes. My daffodils are coming out. That's how long I've been on. My daffodils started off and now they've opened up. Gwen drove me back to... No, I didn't. I drove here today in Gwen's car. She had lunch. She was relaxing. Then Charlie come, made Charlie coffee. And then Gwen goes, yeah, I'll stay the night. Okay, no problem. What do you want to eat? I'll make this. Within about 15 minutes, it's like, I've had a parcel delivered at my house, Trevor. Yep. Okay, so I need to go home. Okay, go home then. I'll just drink a glass of wine on my own. I'll drink a glass of wine on my own. What does Paul say? If you need to get up urgently now. If you need to get up urgently now. I missed out on something. I missed out on part of that. A bingo card for Trevor's lives. Yeah. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you only live once. Just enjoy it. Don't be fearful to do something just because other people say you can't do it. If people are saying you can't do it, then they're not the people to have in your team. Fuck them off. You want people in your circle to go, you can do it. Go, do it. I'll support you. Go. I bet that's the people in your circle. People that say, go for it. I think you can do it. Anyone that says, no, don't mate, get rid of them. You want supporters, not fucking doubters. Foxy says, but what I can say, Alison, okay. No, you didn't. It was implied. No, you didn't. It was implied. I have no idea what you're saying. These lives are like pop round for a chat trip. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're all joining. Hi, Ches Heston. Ches Heston. Any relation to Charlton? I met him in the 60s. He was one of those people you could instantly dislike. Oh, Linda met Jimmy. Linda met Jimmy Savile. Linda, that's not something you want to boast about, Linda. Melanie says, I really didn't like Jimmy. I live near him. He was so creepy. Listen, ladies, these are not confessions. This is not the Red Shoe Diaries. David Duchanioff. Do you remember him in the Red Shoe Diaries? Ooh. Oh, Melanie said, just saying I had a partner like Meghan Markle, and I can tell you that man needs to leave her as soon as possible. Well, Melanie, I'll give you my perspective on that. I think Harry's just as big a cunt as she is, and I think they deserve each other. But keep that to yourself. Zepper, if you're looking for adventure, go to Katmai and walk with coastal brown bears. It's a rush. It sounds ludicrous to walk with brown bears that want to eat you. Rachel Green. I believe Rachel Green had the hots for Ross Geller. Anyway, Love Lives at the Select Few. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? I'm glad you could be here. Lovely gossip. Lisa Slaymaker. Meet Trevor. Rolled over. So Zepper, do you know what? Zepper wrote ROFL. Now, I know that means rolled over fucking laughing. But for a minute, I thought that was Rolf Harris. So it's all coming out tonight, isn't it? They demolished his house in Scotland. I've seen that. Yeah, it was on fire, wasn't it? You tell, like, thank you, Lisa. Someone said sorry. Don't say sorry. Who said sorry? TC, this is not your first glass. It actually is. It is. It is. It is. Listen, you gotta have fun, don't you? I shouldn't really be drinking red wine wearing a white shirt. That's just stupid. That's just mentally stupid. It's actually a lovely wine, actually. It really is. You should try it, ladies and gentlemen. Where did I buy that? I think I bought that in my local, don't say it, my local co-op. I nearly said something else there. I think I bought that in my local, but I'll not say it because that's a racist thing to say, Trevor, and you know better. You're an adult. Get a grip. Is my mother watching? Mother, are you watching tonight? She's watching. Probably like this. Oh, he's having a glass of wine. We're fucked. Lightweight. Matthew, listen, just because people think I'm drunk, I'm not drunk. We will chat later and you will see how sober I am. I'm fine. I'm fine, Matthew. It's a lovely wine, this actually. It's a lovely wine. Yes. I had a... No, I'll not mention the clothing company yet. I don't want the guy getting trolled. He doesn't deserve that at the minute. Wait till next week after I've spoke to him. Then he deserves all the trolling he gets. No. You know what I mean? Trevor's just what? Carla, Trevor's just Everest. Thank you very much. What have I missed? Lily, what have you missed? You've missed the trans police. You've missed the US tourist that threw baby out the window. You've missed the Prime Minister. You've missed Megan the retard. You've missed quite a bit. You're probably better off watching this in replay. But other than that, it's been okay. Get one of those Sports Direct mugs. Less refills. Yes, Alison, but they're too big. Where do you put them? I've got enough mugs as it is. Alison says, Trevor, as you have had a drink now, you can stand up. I'm not going to stand up. I'm going to sit here and reflect on a wonderful life that I've had so far and continue to have. With my big leaves of my plants. I love plants. Don't know why. I showed this to that daffodil's really open since this live has happened. I'm going to show you. Look how much they've opened up during the live. Haven't they really bloomed? Is that the right word? Bloomed? They've really bloomed during the live, haven't they? Look at them. Bought them today to make myself feel good. They just look nice. Lily says, oh, that's a lot of mist. I'll catch up. I'm not tipsy, Lily. I'm fine. What is that plant anyway, Trevor? This plant here? Well, now I'm not very good at naming plants. So this is what I do. Listen, here's a tip. If you like plants in your house and you go, oh, I love that one. When you buy your plant, you need to steal the sign. So you need to steal the signs that go with the plants so you know what they are. It's a bird of paradise, allegedly. That's why it's here, because the bird of paradise is in paradise. It's a bird of paradise, Rachel. Okay. It's not a Swiss cheese plant. If it was a Swiss cheese plant, it would say a Swiss fucking cheese plant, wouldn't it? It's a little tip. Whenever you go into the places to buy plants. Thank you, Rachel. Well, Lisa, you know, I make sure that when I'm not very good at plants. I mean, that one over there is it's a spider plant, I believe. Well, so it says on the label. 5 Foxy, I wouldn't supervise both of you if yourself ever went shopping together, Lisa. It'd be a nightmare, but we would camp out with some gnoosh plants. That'd be cool, Rachel. You know your plants. That one's a monkey puzzle over there. It's lovely. That's a good. Trevor, what is your cocktail of choice? I don't really know any cocktails, if I'm honest. I don't. When I go abroad and I'm sitting chilling at the bar, if I've got my son with me, this is true. If my son's in the vicinity, I'll have a lager and I'll have a local. I won't have a label. I'll have a local lager and I'll just chill. I'll probably only have the one or two because my son's with me. But if I'm staying there, say I'm staying, for instance, if my son's not there and I'm out for a good night and I'm at someplace, I will drink whatever shit is given to me. For some reason, when you go on holidays, it's the same shitty labels everywhere. Blue Lagoon, Sex on the Beach, Twister. It's the same. They just throw names at shit. Basically, the barmen and women throw everything in a fucking glass, hand it to you with an umbrella and a straw in it, but apparently this is called an orgasm. And you're like, oh, that sounds really, really lovely. I'll have one of those. But it's bullshit in a glass. I don't really know any cocktails. I'm just a dickhead, and I will drink whatever's put in front of me. If I'm on my own. Cosmopolitan, have one of those as well. They're quite nice. So, yeah, if I'm at home and it's chilled, I'll have a beer or a glass of wine just to relax. If I'm out, I have no responsibilities, then whoever gets around and buys the drink, they can just throw anything at you. Baby Guinness is quite nice. Knocks your head off though, doesn't it? Yeah, it knocks your head off. Espresso martini, had one or two of them. I think you can only have two. I think you can only have two espresso martinis, and after that, it becomes quite sickly, doesn't it? The Outer Limit says that they've spent a lot of money on great bulbs this year. Yeah. So your garden's going to look really, really good then. Someone said yum yum or lemon drop. Fiona and Graham's got a lovely lemon tree in their garden. They've lemons, too much lemons. Sharon Wright says, why are you a dickhead? Did Jane call you that? She did call me it, but she was right to call me it. Some nights, listen, we're all human. Some days I'm a dickhead, some days I'm a wanker, some days I'm a good bloke, some days I'm a twat. I have my days for everything. It depends on how you get me, depends on what you see. You know, I've got my flaws. We all have flaws, ladies and gentlemen, don't we? Been going for over an hour now. Should have knocked on the head, do you think? Should have knocked the live on the head. Been going for an hour. Let me know in the comments. I'll do as I'm told. Matthew Martin is saying, yeah. And Pixie Sterling is saying, no. Yes. Matthew wants me to fuck off, doesn't he? Look at Thank you, Market Garden. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Lemon tree. Should I stay or should I go? Well, listen. I don't have flaws. My mother says she doesn't have flaws. Mother, I never said you did have flaws. You're perfect. Carla says never. Oh, Carla says never. Maureen says stay. Lisa says Matthew's a nut. What nut would Matthew be, and why would you like him being that nut? Keep going, Mr. Cherry. I like Mr. Cherry. Wow. Ta-ta for now, Tracy. That's from Foxy. Chrissy says keep going. Markle is such a bore. I think you spelled bore wrong. I think that last word was wrong, Jane. Did you not mean to say Markle is such a... Did you spell that last word wrong? Stay. Good evening, Joan. My mother's in the chat, in a tent. No, my mother's in a chat, but Polly says in a tent. No, Polly says no, I live in... Polly lives in a tent, apparently. Market Garden says Marston is a cutie. No, Mrs. Q. That's not what I meant. When someone said Markle is a bore, I was playing with words. I said, have you misspelled that? Because my word game was, did you mean to say whore? But sorry, that's me. I should stop speaking. Sharon Wright wants to party with me. Do you really? I wouldn't be allowed to. I'm under lock and key. Maureen McD says that outer limits. Stop it. Stop putting words in my mouth. Deborah. Joan, no. Zepper, no. I'm playing with words. It's a word game. I didn't say the whole sentence. James Young, stop your fighting. Ask her. I have no idea what's... James Young? Who's James Young? What's James Young doing? It's okay, Trevor. I knew exactly what you meant to spat my coffee out. I'm really sorry if you spot... I'm really sorry, paved with good intentions, if you spat coffee across your own living room. That's going to need cleaned up. And for that, I apologise. We love the mods. Miss I thought she was being called up. I'm not going to go into that. That's nasty to even think that, ladies and gentlemen. Shouldn't be thinking that type of thing. It's nasty. I'm going to, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to finish this glass of wine, my second glass of wine, and then I'm going to knock it on the head. Knock it on the head. I'm going to chill. I'm on my own tonight. Being left alone. But Sebastian finishes school tomorrow and he comes straight to here, which would be nice. Nice to have him here. He called in today, cheeky little fucker. Called in. I love him. He goes, Dad, are you home? Yeah, I'm home, yeah. You're with your mum though, aren't you? Well, mum's not home from work yet. Okay. Can I come over? Yeah. Can I bring my friend? Yeah. Can you make us a pizza? Yep, I'll make you a pizza. Do you have dip? Yep, I've garlic dip and pizza, and I can make you a brownie. And yep. So he came over here with his friend and he just chilled out here for a while and then went back home, which was really, really nice. Really nice. Alison says, blimey, I've been well behaved this live. Well, no one asked you to stay behaved. On this channel, you can be who you are. Yes, Maureen. Yeah. Okay, do enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Take care, Dulcie. Night, everyone, which means Chrissy's going. Bye, Christine. Have a wonderful evening with your family. You know, hopefully catch you again or further down the line. Might bump into you one night when we're out having a meal. I'll buy you a glass of wine. Paul, I'm a 49-year-old man. Do you think I make homemade pizzas? My name's not With Love Methane. It was a Domino's pizza. It was a Domino's pizza. I had the people from the Republic of Domino make the pizza. It was lovely. I'm testing the water. Alison's testing the water. Polly says she's so glad. Thank you, Polly. It's been wonderful to have you during the chat. Take care, Dulcie. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to finish this glass of wine and then I'm going to go for the night. I'm going to go and I'm going to relax and I'm probably going to jump out the window. You know, I'm going to throw myself. I'm not going to do that. Richard Green was late. Homemade pizza isn't difficult, Trevor. Shabby Susanna. Homemade pizza isn't difficult, Trevor. Shabby. Kicking down a front door and killing an enemy, for me, is rather easy. To crawl up somewhere, plant a grenade and walk away is easy. For other people, making homemade pizza is easy. Of course I can make a homemade pizza. I think a retarded individual could make a homemade pizza. But why would I want to waste £15 in making homemade pizza when I can buy a pizza for £15 with less stress? Does that make sense? Domino's was a Michigan-based company. It was. It's also based in Ipswich. Right, what's this? Paul 2, Trevor, LOL, Domino's supply illegal immigrant pizzas. Do you have a Pizza Express near you? I don't actually. And listen, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give a fuck if Guinness give Guinness to illegal immigrants. I'm still going to drink Guinness. I don't give a toss if the government buys 5,000 pizzas and gives them to fucking seagulls. I'm still going to buy the pizzas. See this here, I don't do that shit. I'm going to boycott that. I don't do it because I couldn't give a fuck. If I like the product, I'll just buy it. I mean, yeah. I didn't drink Bud Light though, only because they had that fucking bloke with a wig on, fucking going, "Hi everyone, and I have tampons up my ass." I don't do that shit. I just ignore it. I can be harsh with that shit. But yeah, you have to go with what you want. I don't go with the norm and jump on bandwagons. I couldn't give a shit. I just do what's best for me. And I think every one of you should do that. Stop following the fucking crowd. Do what's best for you. Just because Bud Light this is what made me laugh, right? I boycotted Bud Light because of the trans fucking thing. And I'm going to be honest with you. See, before I boycotted it, I never fucking drank it anyway. It's shit. I mean, I like the Budweiser. The bottles are quite nice. But it's like going, that's it. That's it. I am never buying diamonds again because children work hard to dig them out. I can't afford a fucking diamond. So, yeah, I'm boycotting diamonds. It's like Nike. Just did it. Just don't. All that. Colin Pathetic. Can't remember his name. Took a knee. That's it. I'm not buying Nike. I'm never buying Nike. I don't own a pair of Nike. I've never owned a pair of Nike. My son likes them, but just because I don't like Colin Pathetic, my son's like, but Dad, but I like him. Okay, so I'll buy you a pair of Nike. I'm boycotting something that I've never used. It's just bullshit, isn't it? Yeah, Bud Light, Market Garden, yeah, it doesn't make sense. See all these things where you go, I'm boycotting that. It's like, I've never used any of these shitty products anyway. I never have. It's like me saying, that's it. I am not going to eat olives. I don't like them anyway. Some of it doesn't make sense. Boycotting a product that I've never used just because it's the thing to do. It's not the right way to go. I've never followed the crowd. I hate beer. Well, Chrissy, I mean, it's a choice, isn't it? I mean, I never used to like Guinness. Drink it now. I'm drinking Guinness because I am classed as Irish, but I'm not. You're Northern Irish or British. Doesn't matter. The people in England think I'm Irish, but the people in England are fucking stupid. I know, but they hear me talking and they think I'm Irish. But let them. So then I have to drink. You walk in that pub. All right, Trev, how's it going? Not too bad, mate. Get us on the way. I'm like, thanks. Oh, you're Irish. I used to just go, no, I'm not. See, now when people say you're Irish, I am sick to death of speaking to fucking idiots. I live around English people. They're all around me. Get us. I'm like, thanks. You don't walk up to Germany and fucking, would you like some gas? I mean, fuck me. It just doesn't make sense, half this shit. But I now just go with the stereotype. I go, yeah. Trevor's Irish, isn't he? See, never says in the army. People should go, Trevor's Irish, isn't he? I go, no, I'm fucking not. I'm British. See, now when I go up to someone where I live in England and they go, all right, Trevor's from Ireland, isn't he? I just go, yeah. Because you can't teach retards. You just can't, can you? You just can't. You can't teach. You can't teach dickheads. You just can't. You just got to go with. You just got to roll with the shit. You just got to take them hits. Oh, mother. Good night. Good night, mother. You've heard all this shit before, mother, haven't you? See, being in my household, if it's not me, it's my. I'm telling you, people, my dad is worse than me. I get this shit from him. I do. I get it from him. It's a curse. It's a fucking curse. It's not. I was in Belfast probably a decade ago with my dad. Ready? We like your dad, Trevor. Thanks, Lisa. This is a true story. My dad's still watching. This is because of you. So I was in Belfast. Probably, I was still in the army. I was a serving soldier at the time. I was home on leave. And I was walking through Belfast with my dad and my mother and a few other people. And some poor fucker. Some poor fucker had this little hat. And he went, "Excuse me, sir, have you any spare change? Have you any spare change?" And he said it to my dad. And I learned from that moment onwards, life would never be the same again. My dad turned around and says, "Excuse me, have you any spare change?" This is what my dad said. "Listen, son, who in their right mind carries spare fucking money with them when they're going?" Who carries spare money? And I learned from that moment onwards, my life would be better. Because that's what I would always use. "Excuse me, any spare change?" What type of person carries spare money? It's a lesson. Thank you, Dad. It's a lesson. It's seen me right for the last decade. Sharon, spare money. Spare money. Who the fuck asked for sperms money? Did you not get this? I mean, someone educate Sharon in the chat. Sperms money. Sperms money sounds like money you get paid for wanking in a glass to give your sperm into a sperm bank. I don't do that type of money. Thank you, Zepper. Yeah. You gotta laugh, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta keep going. There's still 200 and sorry. What did Sharon say there? What did Sharon say? Sorry, I am blonde. Hey, no stereotyping in here. If you're attractive, we can let that go. I'm gonna. Oh my god. Sharon Wright Trev said sperm money, not sperms money. Jesus. Do you want to borrow my hearing aid? This is what got me in trouble a while ago, 2 years ago on YouTube. Please pay attention. YouTube penalized me for this conversation. Now, the weird thing is about YouTube is whenever people say put subtitles up, that got me in trouble. No more subtitles. So I was having, I did a conversation 2 years ago on YouTube, and I'm going to use the word two, beginning with D-U-O. You know what that word is. I've just said it. Two people working together, a duo, D-U-O. However, I was having a conversation on YouTube, and the subtitles said the word Jew. I complained to YouTube. So what happened was one of my arsehole trolls screen grabbed, they they took a screenshot of the conversation, and in the subtitles it said Jews, and they reported me to YouTube as a hate crime. Can you believe that shit? That is why now I don't like subtitles. Don't like subtitles because YouTube Ingrid, stop it. YouTube pick up the wrong words that I say and they put it out. It was awful. Anyway, I got demonetized for 2 fucking years on YouTube. Yeah. Thank you, Zepper. Yeah, but you have to watch what you say, because if there's a robot watching you, they're like, he said this, he said that. Oh no, we must put that a hate crime. Then the police turn up at the door. Hello, Mr. Colt. Yep. There's been a report for a hate crime. Oh, fuck off. Don't come in. It's true though. Right. I don't know what's going on here. But Polly, you sound sick in the head. The last 2 posts you did was, I'm on my dog. Someone help. Someone help. That just... Oh, does that mean the phone? The dog and bone? Is that what you meant? You're on your phone? I hope that's what you meant. Because if it's not what you meant, you need locked up. I'm only, yeah. Maureen, but you're here now. Thunderous applause and standing ovation from your army. Thank you very much, Pauline. I appreciate it. I would stand up, but I'm wearing shorts, so I'm not going to stand up. She's drinking wine too. Is she? And she's on her dog. Sky is the same when asked ITVX. Whoa, love the chat. My dog is on me. That's from Sharon. I have no idea what's going on there, but I suggest you stop it. I suggest you stop it now. Eric Morecambe. Oh, look, I remember Eric. Yeah. Morecambe and Wise. Used to love them. But I'm at home. I'm allowed to wear shorts at home. I'm not. Why is everyone getting so worked up about my shorts? Why am I fun? You're on your dog. I have no idea why you're fun. Ask your dog. Is it crying? I have no idea. I've had a cold the last 2 or 3 days, actually. It's weird. It's a shitty feeling. I fucking got caught off Gwen. Thank you. Nicola Mooney, welcome. Welcome, you're catching it. Welcome. Zepper's laughing. I have got a cold. Fucking, it just came on with this wine. Glass of, yeah, you gotta have a glass of vino. Nicola, go and grab your glass of wine. See you in a minute. Daffodils are coming out. Wednesday tomorrow, what we'll do. Thursday, what did I say to Sebastian on Thursday? I'll meet you in this place and then we'll go in. I've got to get my son new school shoes. My sides are hurting for laughing so much. Elizabeth. Go and get a glass of wine, Nicola. Whiskey will help. I haven't got any whiskey. I had 3 bottles that I got from GHQ Spirits. I had vodka, gin, and rum. I gave them away to people that I like. Clearly, we wouldn't give stuff away to somebody you don't like, would you? There we go. I don't really. Gwen likes a certain whiskies. Used to like whiskey. I haven't drunk whiskey in a long time, if I'm honest. When I say that, I think it might have been around about November. Had a glass of whiskey. Yeah. Other than that, I haven't drank it in a while. Yes, I probably am allergic. I'm probably allergic to having fun. Actually, that's probably what it is. It's been a while. Rhea Norman's in. Welcome, Rhea. Bumblebee tea, drinking wine. Cheers. I'm glad. Let's have a glass of wine. Just chill. Nice to chill, isn't it? Nice to have a bit of fun. Bit of fun. Drinking rum, bit of fun. Oh, my mother's happy, by the way. My mother, who's now left the chat, is now happy because what I sent her a book. I sent her a book. signed it to my mother. Only did it last week. She's been wanting one for a couple of years. And before you jump down the bandwagon, have a go at me. I used to get my books, every time I'd write a book, I'd sign it to my dad. She complained the other day that she never had one. So I had to send her books. It's nice. All right, Zepper. I mean, I did it, didn't I? My dad's pissed off now as well because my mum's rubbing his face in it, going, my mum's doing this. My mum's saying, my mum's doing this. She's going, Trevor, where's your book? And my dad's going, this is my book here, Joan. This is my book here. And my mum's going, is that your book? Is that your book, Trevor? She's going, yep, this is my book. Look at the size of my book, Trevor. My book's bigger than your book, Trevor. So my mother is currently rubbing it in the face of my father, which isn't nice, is it? Is it, mother, if you're watching? You don't rub people. You don't rub on people's face and things, do you? Lisa loves my mother. Thank you, Lisa. Kitty, how's it going? How's it going, Chief? Wow, that's a big word. It's not the size, it's what you do with it. Thank you, Rhea. That's exactly. I know that was a euphemism, and I'm pretending I never heard that. What did Paul say? Someone said good question. Oh, sorry. Why is one book bigger than the other? Paul, I have no idea, other than the fact that this. So, Paul, this was on sale on Amazon. They made so many thousand of them. They were all sold out. They were all sold out. So Amazon then produced a new book, which is this one. So this was sold out. So Amazon designed this one. This is Amazon's design. It's the only reason. I've tried to find out, and it was so many thousands of these were made and they were sold out. So they designed a new book. Is one large? It's the same size print for some reason. I don't know. I honestly, it's like the Bermuda Triangle in there. I've tried to look into it and see it, and it just blows my fucking mind. I don't know the print. I can't get my head around it. It's just too much to take in. It just blows my fucking mind. The print is the same size in both books, and it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And the weird shit about this is it doesn't make sense. I mean, listen, people. I mean, fucking right. The original book has 236 pages. 236 pages. The bigger book, $242 pages. It doesn't even fucking make sense. There's an extra 8 pages in this book than there is in the one I wrote. I don't understand it. I really don't. It blows my fucking mind every time I look at it. I don't understand it. Honestly, Jeff Bezos is a fucking wizard. He's a wizard. I don't understand. I can't get my head around it. I tried to work it out and I just gave up. I just went, fuck it. It's selling. I don't care. Doesn't make space. I don't know. Amazon is trolling me. I know Jeff Bezos. He's worth millions, but he's wasting 8 pages of book. I don't know. I don't know. Has someone added more shit in my book? I don't know. Trevor, what is this here? Trevor, you're drinking that second glass too quickly. Slow down. I swear you finish. You finish. I know. Put some comments on your book post short video always a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't got the patience to find out why. I just don't know. I need to reach out for help. I'm going to finish this and go, by the way. I don't know. There we go. I must go. Putting the turkey in the oven. I'll fucking enjoy it. I'm jealous. Stuffing with oysters? And what? I'm making stuffing with oysters? I'm a little worried about later on tonight. Oh, where are you, in a hotel? Yes, go and enjoy yourself. Market Garden. Have a wonderful evening. Rhea says, my roast chicken is ready. What the fuck? Is everyone making roasts? I wish I could have a roast. I made roast the other day, actually. On Sunday. It's Tuesday. Who eats a roast on a Tuesday? That's just not even, doesn't even make sense. Roasts are from Sundays. Trevor, you relax. It doesn't, why are people making roasts on a Tuesday? That doesn't even make sense. Who makes steak scallop? Lovely. What's an oyster? I've never seen food without batter on it. Are you from Glasgow? Fucking battered fucking Mars bar. No offense, Deborah. Roast dinner on a Tuesday is just showing off. It is, isn't it? It is, isn't it? This is a well-fed. Why is people making roast on a Tuesday? That doesn't even make sense. Tuesday's the day we eat shit. Sunday's the day of rest. The Lord's Day. Sunday roast. Taco Tuesday, Sharon says, I'm more like a Taco Tuesday. Kitty says, agree. I'm at this point where patience has been. Yeah, exactly. Trevor Cole, you made a roast where the Aunt Betsy's potatoes and Yorkshire puddings. There was Aunt Betsy's potatoes, like duck goose type thing, fat. You know, they were beautiful. And I had Yorkshire puddings. I did, and I had vegetables, all different types of vegetables. It was lovely. The only thing missing was stuffing because I couldn't find it in fucking Tesco's. But if it's there, it's there. Joan has just donated $10. Thank you for that. You're very welcome, Joan. It's always good to have you in. Good to have good people in, isn't it? It is. I hope Graham's still awake. If I bored the tits of him, probably falling asleep now with me talking shit. But anyway, yeah, all good. As long as Graham's happy, good people in the chat. Mike D, welcome. Mike D's in the chat. Thank you. A lot of good people in the chat. A lot of good people in the chat tonight. I'm going to be honest with you. Thank you very much, Carla. I've got an air fryer. It's a double air fryer. Gwen bought me for Christmas. It's weird. I mean, women buying men cooking equipment for Christmas. It's very sexist, isn't it? It's not. I'm really, really, really pleased, really proud of it. Anyway, listen, people, I'm going to finish this. And I'm going to go. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you all for making the chat enjoyable. I hope it didn't offend anyone. And if it did, you don't belong on the channel. It's just one of those things. But thank you. Thank you to the moderators. Wonderful people tonight. Wonderful ladies. And thanks for all the chat. Thanks for keeping me. Thanks for keeping me. Thanks for keeping me entertained. Me entertained with you. Have a great night, everyone, and take care. See you tomorrow for my daily rant. Have a wonderful night, people. Bye.